Hi, I'm Brandon Coburn. Welcome to the Liberty Club Sports Wrap-Up. Well, we got a lot of great action to show you this week, so let's get right to it. The men's Division I hockey team took on number 14 Delaware Blue Hens here at home last weekend. The Flames would come out firing and take a commanding 3-0 lead after the first period. But the Blue Hens would peck away at that lead and score 5 unanswered goals, which proved to be all they need to stun the Flames by a score of 6-4 in game number 1. The very next day, the Flames would be able to put a full 60-minute effort together, which led them to score 4 unanswered goals and beat the Blue Hens 5-1. The Flames will next be at home this weekend as they face off against number 6 and rival Stony Brook Seawolves. The paintball team hosted a Class A event this past weekend. Liberty's Gold Line swept the field as the team would go 4-0 on the day, defeating Maryland 5-1, East Carolina 3-2, and NC State 5-1 in preliminary rounds before defeating the reigning Class AA national champs NC State once again in the championship round 3-1. The Flames will next head to Kentucky for a 20-team MSCC Class AA event this weekend. The wrestling team competed in a fall brawl tournament at Ursinus College. The team was able to walk away from the tournament with loads of hardware, as 5 of the team's 14 wrestlers placed in the top 4 of their respective weight classes. The team will be off until November 22nd when they travel to St. Charles, Missouri to compete in the Joe Parisi Open at Lindenwood University. The crew team headed south to Augusta, Georgia to compete in the Head of the South Regatta. The Flames team had an impressive showing, highlighted by the women's 8 and men's 4 boats, who each came in first place. The Flames also had 5 other boats placed in the top 6 of their races. The Flames have placed 3rd in the mixed 4 and in the mixed double races, while the men's lightweight single and women's novice 4 took home 4th, and the Flames' second entry into the mixed 4 placed 6th. The Flames have now completed the fall racing series and will be off until next semester when they compete in the Mid-Atlantic Erg Sprints in Alexandria, Virginia on January 31st. The men's Division III team took on the Cavaliers from UVA in a home-and-home series this past weekend. In game number 1, the Flames traveled to UVA's home rink in Charlottesville, Virginia. The Flames would have trouble staying on the ice, and Liberty would continue to get into penalty trouble, allowing the Cavs to pave the way to a 5-2 win in game number 1. The very next day, the Flames would have a better showing on their home ice as they would continue to trade goals with the Cavaliers. But with a late goal coming in the final minutes of the third period, the Flames would fall to the Cavaliers by a score of 4-3. The Flames will next be at home this coming weekend as they take on the school rival, Coastal Carolina. The Women's Division II team faced off against Montclair State here at home in a 2-game matchup. In game number 1, the ladies would come out on an absolute tear as they would score 5 goals in the first period to take a 5-1 lead after the first. The ladies would use that momentum for the rest of the game as they would ignite their way to an 8-2 win. In game number 2, the ladies would continue that offensive dominance from the previous game, only this time adding a shutout, as they would defeat Montclair by a score of 4-0, giving the ladies their first winning streak of the season. The ladies will look to add to that 2-game winning streak as they will head to UVA to play the Cavaliers this coming weekend. The equestrian team competed in 2 shows as the Hunt Seat team competed in a show at Virginia Tech and the Western team competed in a show at NC State. The Hunt Seat team finished 4th in Virginia Tech, with Sarah Philbrook paving the way as she took 1st and was named the show's reserve high point rider. At NC State, the Flames Western team would finish 3rd, after the team took home 3 individual first place finishes. The Flames now sit at 6th place in the Region 5 standings. The team will be off until next semester when the Western team heads to Campbell University on January 31st. Teams also competing this weekend will be the Women's Division I hockey team as they play 2 games against Rhode Island. The Men's Division II team will take on Rider University and Pittsburgh University, and the racquetball team will compete in the Virginia Military Institute tournament. For more information on Liberty Club Sports, make sure you visit us on our website, like us on Facebook and Instagram, and of course follow us on Twitter. For Liberty Club Sports, I'm Brandon Coburn.